We all set, Arthur?
Yes.
Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's well. Just trying to get it's Big East game, real emotional game. Really proud of our guys' grit, toughness, shot making today. I thought we made some key shots down the stretch. Really, really proud of AJ. We're playing a really, really hot team on the road. I thought we grew up again today. I definitely have been telling you, I'm seeing improvement with the group. The more we've been able to practice, I thought the time away helped us. Many people thought it would hurt us, but I think it helped us work on some of our fundamentals, in particular our offensive rhythm. To play against Seton Hall, who's probably the longest team in the country, I thought our guys did a good job, so I'm really proud. We got to put this one behind us. We'll enjoy the bus ride home and then get ready for another road game at Butler. But overall, I'm really proud of our players. I thought we had contributions across the board, and I couldn't be more proud of the guys right now. So hopefully we can continue to improve. We've got a long way to go, but I thought we made a big step today getting a road win. I'll answer some questions after you guys deal with AJ.
Okay, AJ, you can jump on this computer. Then we'll put you over there.
Oh! Almost just, all right. May you hear me? Am I on?
All right. Questions for
How
AJ?
you guys doing?
Hey, AJ, you had no second thoughts about launching that shot when you put it up. You had
No. Well, can you repeat that? I couldn't really hear you.
I just wondered, you had no second thoughts about putting up that shot. You had a clear vision that ball's going down.
Of course, yeah. I mean, we rep that shot 1,000 times a day. So, when I caught it, I knew I was going to shoot it. And I had confidence in myself that I was going to make the shot. Because I just work. That's what we consistently work on. Feet 10 toes down, feet set, knock down the shot.
AJ, after the slow offensive start that you've had this season, how good does it feel to have that one go down in a big moment?
I mean, it feels awesome. Kind of with my slow struggles, just got to get back in the gym. And that was a result of me getting back in the gym, knocking down that big shot, and being ready. I think our team played really well as a whole. And, I just did my part to help us get the W.
Were you calling once you saw David was doubled down there? Were you clapping your hands like ready to go?
Yeah, it was more of a telepathic thing, you know what I'm saying, me and Duke. I knew that if he's driving baseline, we work on, sliding to the corner, trying to get open so he can have an outlet. And he saw me this time, and I knocked it down.
Thanks, AJ.
AJ, can that shot kind of jumpstart you now, get you back on the right track to the level of basketball that you're capable of playing?
Yeah, I think so. But, you just got to get back in the gym and continue to work on the craft. It just doesn't come overnight. You got to work at it every day. So back in the gym I go.
And was there any thought maybe in the locker room or right after you hit it of the game at Marquette last year, kind of early on in Big East play, similar type moment?
A little bit. I just try to perform big moments. I think I'm a big shot maker, a great shot maker. So when my number is called, I'm going to knock it down.
AJ, oh, sorry, Nick. Go ahead.
Okay, AJ, just such a long layoff. Coach mentioned that the layoff actually kind of helped you guys. From your perspective, what did it really help the team with?
I think it really helped us, sharpen a lot of our offensive sets, defensive sets, and really our mindset towards the game. We got to play really, really hard, to get a win. No win is easy. So I think, the 10 days or whatever we had, we really got after it in practice, doing 5-on-5, a lot of shooting, just trying to, sharpen our skills overall.
AJ, you hadn't taken a shot in this game in almost 24 minutes of game time. That's over an hour in real time. How much of that was just instinct there?
Shoot. I guess it was kind of all instinct, I feel like when you're in those type of moments, there's no thinking. You just got to let it fly. And I'm sure, everybody has that moment in whatever craft they do that, instincts will take over and you just do what you do.
AJ, it's one thing to make, one big shot or a couple here and there, but the key is consistency. How can you kind of make sure that you stay consistent after this moving forward?
Back in the gym. It's really only one goal. It's, kind of getting better. That's just working on your craft. So, I play basketball, so I go shoot the basketball more, work out more. So just back in the gym.
AJ, last one from me. That's now 7 straight Big East wins that you guys have dating back to last year. What about playing in this conference excites you guys and kind of elevates your game?
I think that, on any given night, it's the Big East. I feel like it's the best conference in the country. And so every night it's going to be a dogfight. It don't matter who we playing against. We have like 11 teams. Every game is going to be really, really hard. And I think that's what excites us, knowing that we're about to go into a battle and we're really battle tested. So we just get really excited for our opponent. And we give them the respect that they deserve, but we trying to go out there and kill. So.
Any more questions for AJ?
AJ, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. You guys have a good night.
Okay.
Thanks, AJ.
Thank you, AJ.
Hey guys, we're back.
We just got a call from a very agitated viewer who found out that Brittany, the video that Brittany shared.
Coach, AJ was talking about how the mental aspect of the game really increased during the 10 days off without playing the game. From your perspective, getting that extra game film time during this layoff, how much did that help the team?
I just think practice helped in general. We did a lot of shooting drills. We basically scouted 4 teams in a 5-day period. We thought we were going to play Xavier, no. Then we thought we were playing Connecticut, no. Then we thought we were playing DePaul, no. And we find out we're playing Seton Hall, coming down here. So I think our preparation was good, but just practice in general has really, really helped us. And hopefully we continue to improve as we go to practice tomorrow and Tuesday before we play Butler on Wednesday.
And on that last possession by Seton Hall, any thought to fouling or?
We thought about it. We definitely thought about it. That's like a 50-50 call. We just thought 3 seconds, and that was the longest 3 seconds of my life, 3.1. We thought about it, though. We just didn't do it this time. Most of the time, we would look to foul in that situation. So that's a great question.
Ed, just talk about the lift that Jimmy Nichols gave you off the bench today.
Jimmy did a really good job. His energy, his length, made some clutch plays, made some tough plays for Seton Hall as well. Yet overall, I thought his length, energy, athleticism played a major part in our win, and he continues to improve. But, you can forget, Jimmy sat out last year, didn't play a lot his freshman year. He started early in the season, but he's a junior. I mean, you got to do those things. And same thing with AJ. He may not have been in for a while, yet at the same time, I think this is his 3rd or 4th game-winning 3 for us. So, I mean, he's been there, done that. And when you have upperclassmen, you expect that from them.
Ed, on the shot by AJ, was it maybe best case scenario from the standpoint that he wasn't able to think? He was just reacting there. It was just instinct, catch and shoot.
There are times as a coach where you say, hey, you got to think the game a little bit. And then there are times as a coach would say, if you think, you stink. So I think it was the natural reaction. That's, a baseline drift that we practice every day. It's something that's in rhythm. He and his roommate have really good chemistry. They have great basketball synergy. And, we were really fortunate. It's AJ hadn't shot the ball well. And hopefully this jump stops him and continues to build his confidence, as this is only game 1, but it's a really important game because it's a road game and it's a road win.
And when you're on a road team and you go into overtime, easy to hang your head when you had the lead in regulation. What sort of resilience did your guys show you to bounce back in the extra frame?
Great word, resilience, and hopefully we can learn from this. I learned a lot about our mental toughness, about our emotional composure, our mental stability, because it really was a downer. Because we came out of the huddle with 15 seconds left, saying, no fouls. If they go to the basket, let it go. We're still up 1, and we're going to have to make some free throws to win. But don't forget, these kids are still 18 to 22 years old, and they're going to make mistakes. Thank God that we did show some composure. We showed some great leadership. Think about it. The 2 guys that are struggling the most to make threes on our team that are 3-point shooters, Jared opens to overtime with a 3, and AJ ends overtime with a 3. So, that's called divine providence. That's exactly what that was called.
Ed, similar game as to the one in DePaul last year and at Marquette early on in Big East play. You get out to that 3-0 record last year. How important is a road win, especially early on in conference play, to give you guys a lift for what's a long season ahead?
Yeah, it definitely tells you, you're making some strides. I mean, we are a different team than we were when we were in Asheville. I thought the road win at TCU gave us some confidence to come into this. But anytime you're in a Big East game, when you look at all the Big East games today, one was in overtime, another one was a last-second shot. These games come down to 1 or 2 plays here or there. They're great players, really, really good coaches, and I'm just fortunate. We're fortunate as a group that we won the game.
And on Nate, 1,000 points today. Just what has he meant? Obviously, he's been off to a great start this senior year.
Nate is a totally different player this year. His touch, his free throw shooting, Nate is in incredible shape. If you guys remember, he missed 70 some odd practices last year, and that really set him back. But he's a weapon in there. He's a man child in there, and we're going to ride him all the way until we wear his legs out. For a guy with that size, that level of physicality. I don't know how many minutes he played today, but he played a lot. And I thought Ed Croswell in the first half. Ed Croswell had great minutes, great minutes. So we got to figure that one out, because them 2 guys probably got to be on the floor a little bit during the game. So that's something that we'll have to figure out as a staff.
Coach, what would you say makes your team stand out in what looks to be a very competitive year in the Big East?
What makes us stand out? I'd like to believe our teams, as the year goes, we get better. Our chemistry grows. I think our physicality stands out a little bit. Our interchangeable pieces, as we can move some of our personnel around. And the biggest thing that stands out is the coaching staff. The coaching staff is really handsome. There you go. Yeah, the coaching staff looks really, really good. So I got to give the staff a lot of credit. This was a culture win for us, and the coach is a really good-looking guy. So I got to throw my guys a bone right there real quick.
And last one for me. You made a noticeable change in the second half to go a little bigger. You're playing 3 front court guys to try and combat Obiagu and Mamu, obviously. Can you just speak to the minutes that guys like Gant gave you, and obviously, what Nate was able to do on both ends?
Yeah, I thought Nate played the best game of his career today. He was good offensively. He was good defensively, rebounding the ball. And again, when you look at Obiagu, Mamu, Roden, and Kale, 6'6" is the smallest one of them. So, I thought, the suggestion by the staff to go a little bit bigger was a great suggestion. And we went with it, and we're really fortunate because all those guys are comfortable playing with one another.
Ed, 2 turnovers for Jared Bynum in 43 minutes. Just what does that say about how much he values the basketball and, how much he's cognizant of taking care of it?
Again, Jared's learning, growing. I thought he played a really good game. Jared's in his, 7th game in the last 2 years. He doesn't turn the ball over too often. And having 2 point guards on the floor is something that we love playing with. So having him and David as a 1-2 combination give us playmaking, gives us physicality, and hopefully gives us a little bit more shooting as he gets more comfortable playing in the Big East. He's a really, really good player. The best is yet to come for him.
Are you guys going straight out to Butler, or are you going to come home first?
No, we're gonna come home to God's country. We gotta go to Providence College tomorrow. We got practice. Wheels will be up on Tuesday. Don't make no sense for us to go out there. Let's get a really good practice tomorrow and Tuesday. Go out and try to compete on Wednesday and have an incredible Christmas on Thursday.
Ed, real quick, I think AJ said, I got to get back in the gym like 20 times during his press conference. Have you seen that from him in the work ethic, in practice and extra time spent?
This team more so than any team we've coached. I mean, these guys are gym rats. And, the availability of the Ruane Development Center, that's what that's there for. Those guys have 24-hour access to it. And believe me, they use it. All the players are in there getting up extra shots. Our coaches are in there working them out relentlessly. And it's a credit to the players wanting to be there. So that shot today doesn't surprise me because they're in there working. And when you work, great results come out. So, they'll be in there probably when we get back. When we get off the bus, some guys, I'm telling you, we'll go in the gym and do some shooting. Hey, did the Patriots win today?
No, sir.
Damn. Yeah, what was the score?
I thought that was a joke, Ed.
No, that
22-10 Miami.
That's not a joke. I mean, hey, what the Jets won? Wow, it is. Wow, I'm a big Patriot fan. So I'm sorry my Patriots lost. Appreciate you guys.
The good news about today, though, is it is Kevin McNamara's birthday. That's why he's not here on Zoom.
Oh, well, hey, enjoy the eggnog. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Ed.
All right, Ed. Thank you.
Bye-bye now.